There's a hunger that doesn't live in the stomach. It lives in the soul. A hunger for affection, for connection, for something deeper than casual conversation and fleeting touches. And when a woman feels this kind of hunger, when she's starving for real love, it begins to show, not in loud or obvious ways, but in subtle shifts. In her eyes, her choices, her silence, her smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes. Tonight on Love and Lust Lessons, we're uncovering something raw, something rarely talked about. The 7 signs that appear when a woman is hungry for love. This is for every woman who's been craving something deeper, and every man who needs to learn how to recognize it before it's too late. Let's begin. Sign number 1. She craves affection more than attention. Let's be clear, affection is not attention. A woman who is hungry for love isn't begging for likes, compliments, or applause. She's longing for warmth, for intimacy, for a presence that makes her feel safe. She wants someone to hold her without needing a reason. She wants her hand held in silence, not just her photo liked online. You notice she leans in just a little closer when you speak. She lingers in hugs a second longer. She smiles when you brush her hair behind her ear, because that simple gesture feeds her. She isn't desperate, she's deprived. And in a world that teaches women to be tough, independent, and not too needy, her need for affection is often hidden behind a mask of strength. But look closer. Her soul is reaching out, not for attention, but for touch that tells her, you matter. Sign number 2. She romanticizes the little things. Have you ever seen a woman light up just because you brought her a coffee? Or smiled like it was Christmas because you remembered how she liked her tea? That's not overreaction. That's a woman starving for tenderness. When love is scarce, even the smallest act of kindness feels like gold. She'll replay moments in her mind. The way you tucked a strand of hair behind her ear. The way your eyes softened when she laughed. She's not being overly emotional. She's living off emotional breadcrumbs and trying to turn them into a meal. Because when love is missing, the little things become everything. Sign number 3. She has deep conversations at night. Pay attention to what time she opens up. It's usually late, after midnight, when the world is quiet. That's when her armor comes off. She starts asking things like, do you think people are meant to find one person forever? Do you believe in soulmates? Have you ever missed someone who was never really yours? That's not small talk. That's a woman bleeding quietly in the dark. When a woman is hungry for love, she doesn't always know how to ask for it. So instead, she shares pieces of her soul, hoping someone sees them and stays. She's not just looking for company, she's hoping for connection. Number 4, she overthinks every interaction. She rereads your texts, not because she's obsessive, but because she's trying to find meaning in the silence. Did your good night feel cold tonight? Did you take longer to reply than usual? A woman who's hungry for love is also often anxious in love. She's had her hopes up before. She's believed in almost and maybe in what if. So now, she questions everything, because disappointment has trained her to expect less, even when she craves more. She might not say it out loud, but in her heart she's asking, do I matter to him, or am I just passing time? When a woman overanalyzes your tone, your timing, your touch, she's trying to protect herself from another heartbreak, because she's starving, but she's also scared. Number 5, she settles for half love. This one's painful. Sometimes a woman who is starved for real love will stay in a relationship that gives her just enough to keep hoping, but never enough to feel full. She'll accept late night calls instead of real dates. She'll excuse emotional unavailability because at least he's not cheating. She'll hold on to moments, not consistency, because when love feels scarce, Even the wrong man feels better than being alone. And that's the tragedy. She deserves more, but her hunger clouds her standards. You'll hear her say things like, "He's not perfect, but he's trying. I know he's distant, but maybe he just needs time." It's complicated. No, it's not complicated. She's hungry, and she's feeding off scraps. Number 6, she nurtures everyone but herself. Ironically, the woman who's starving for love often gives the most love. She's the emotional caretaker, the listener, the healer, the soft place for others to fall. She'll cook, check in, send long supportive messages, ask if you're okay, even when she's not. Because deep down, she hopes that if she pours enough love into the world, someone will finally pour it back into her. But she ends up exhausted, because no one notices the one who's always strong. A woman hungry for love might mask it by being love for everyone else. But what she needs is someone to say, "Let me take care of you for once." Number 7, she daydreams about being truly seen. To be seen without having to perform. To be loved in her messy, unfiltered, unedited moments. She imagines someone looking at her, not her body, her makeup, her Instagram feed, but her. The quiet parts, the wounds, the dreams she doesn't tell anyone. When she listens to love songs, she doesn't just sing along, she feels them. Because deep in her chest is a longing to belong to someone. Not as a conquest, not as a convenience, but as something cherished. A woman hungry for love doesn't need roses and poetry. She needs presence. She needs someone who chooses her with both hands, not one foot out the door. Real talk, a message to women watching. If you recognized yourself in any of these signs, you're not weak. You're not needy. You are human. Your hunger for love is not something to be ashamed of. It's something to honor and protect. Don't settle for crumbs when you deserve a feast. Don't dim your light just to fit into someone's shadow. Love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to be guessing games and anxiety. Thank you for joining me today on Inner Wellness Us. If this video spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Because so many women walk around starving and smiling through it. But not you. Not anymore. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell for more intimate, powerful conversations about love, desire, and what it means to be a woman who refuses to settle. And remember, it's not about finding someone who completes you. It's about becoming someone who doesn't abandon herself while loving others. Until next time,